Hi, my name is Dawar Naim and you are watching RPTV News. Infiniguard is a social enterprise security initiative based in Regent Park. It trains and provides high-wage employment to at-risk youth, newcomers and women in Canada. Infiniguard is one of the projects funded by the City of Toronto as part of the Social Development Plan. Today we will be talking to the founder of Infiniguard's Murwan Khogali. Welcome to RPTV. My name is Dawar Naim and my guest is Murwan Khogali from Infiniguards.
Pleasure to be here.
Murwan, can you start by telling us about yourself and your connection to the Regent Park community?
So my name is Murwan. I've been a resident for over 15 years now. Um, my connection with the community, I think, has become much more vibrant over the recent years. I started a social enterprise called Infiniguard. And Infiniguard is designed to train and hire local residents. So the training is going to be at no cost, and the residents, I'm trying to, secure high wage employment for some of this youth. And I'm also part of an initiative called Healing is One. Healing is One is a grassroots initiative that essentially mentors the youth in a lot of programming that we do, and we cater to the community via throwing events for them in this building. Actually, the Daniel Spectrum, engaging in food security programs, and that sort of thing. So I'm using Healing is One to kind of unify and bring the community together. And then doing my job at Infiniguard to ensure that the employment is in place.
Oh, that's great to know. Can you tell us what is Infiniguard all about?
Of course. So before Infiniguard came to existence, I was a manager at Tennis Canada. I've been at Tennis Canada for quite some time. And there was a need. There's a lot of residents trying to push for employment. And because of, I guess, the high requirement, the skill requirement at Tennis Canada, I wasn't able to kind of make that link with residents. And that brought a lot of issues. So there's actually two youth that I know. One of them is not here with us today, passed away actually. And another youth is in jail because of this, lack of employment. Then, I had a very good relationship with Sword Security and a very good relationship with some of the people at the Daniel Spectrum. And I was able to kind of engage and provide employment opportunities through a subcontract basis. And I started bringing residents in this building. They were working event security. And I started to see the model of local employment and how it serves as an asset. So then I went through United Way and their TEF program as one of the cohorts. And there I was able to, take the security idea and refine it further. So just to explore the social enterprise entity. And then that's how Infiniguard was born. So now Infiniguard today is a local business that offers free training, which is like something that you don't see. Because usually the security training is a standard industry cost of $250 to $500. So with the support of the SDP and other supports, I'm able to offer this training incentive at no cost. So that's something very, very key, I think, for a small business trying to grow. And the other end of it is securing local contracts. So me and my partner, who's actually my brother, Wajdi, we're very optimistic, and we hope to just create as many employment opportunities as possible.
Okay, that's great to know. Okay, Marwan, can you tell us when and why was Infiniguard established?
Like I mentioned earlier, there's a bunch of reasons why Infiniguard came to existence. I feel like I'm a very lucky individual. When I started doing security, I started off doing, security at the clubs, and then I got the luxury of doing security for a lot of celebrities, including Halle Berry, Idris Elba, and even Barack Obama. And in these exciting initiatives, I never was able to bring along residents of Regent Park. Even when I did security in Mexico, which is a very exciting opportunity. Every single time I tried to leverage residents to employment opportunities, I felt like the door was getting shut on them. And then obviously during my time at Tennis Canada, which is I've been there for over 10 years, it's literally the same thing. Every time I tried to provide these opportunities to residents, it felt like they were not good enough, or they pose some sort of risk in this industry. So I'm very grateful for United Way and their TAP program because I was able to explore the security idea and refine it in a way that is very meaningful and for what it is, which is a social enterprise, targeting at-risk youth, women, and newcomers to Canada. Just hoping to do my part in this community and other low-income communities across the city of Toronto.
Uh, when was Infiniguard established, and what are the requirements to get involved with it?
It's a great question. So I'm officially incorporated as of 2019. So the business came into, I emerged in 2019, but I've been doing a lot of informal work way prior. So I've been doing a lot of security in this building since 2017. Through a subcontract basis, and my relationship with Sword. But yeah, the business officially started in 2019. As far as the requirements, right now I'm taking a lot of residents who already have a security license, and I'm enhancing on the skill set that they already have and improving that through by intentionally giving them opportunities that's going to enhance that, whether it be through Tennis Canada and that sort of thing. This second part, the training aspect, and it's a great question you asked that because the training aspect, it requires residents to have a clean criminal background check. They have to be at least 18 years old, and they have to be eligible to work in Canada. So those are the conditions to kind of enroll in the training program. And then once they go to the training program, there's a lot of mentorship components. Where they're paired up with security guards. I call them security guard vets who've been in the industry for about 20 years or so. And I use a buddy system to essentially mentor them and make sure that they're ready to kind of work before they actually work.
Okay, Murwan, can you tell us what kind of training is involved in this?
Of course. So as a registered security company, I'm authorized to give the training. And so right now I'm actually working on the training, virtualizing the training.
Okay.
But what's required is a 40-hour course that requires CPR and first aid training. So that's a mandatory requirement for the training. And then, like I mentioned earlier, on top of the basic training, I do plan on adding on to the training by adding, sensitivity courses and de-escalation techniques and that sort of thing to kind of improve their skill set and ensure that they're successful in the industry, whether they work for Infiniguard or not. That's something that I'm very committed to doing. And also the mentorship program. I do have access to, because of my experience, guards who have 20 years plus experience to essentially incorporating a buddy system where they're able to work alongside the security veterans and learning the security etiquettes and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you for answering that. What kind of security contracts have you received to date for the youth involved with your company?
It's a great question. So prior to COVID, there was a lot of conversations about directly getting a contract here at the Daniel Spectrum. There was very good momentum for that, but obviously COVID kind of interjected and was in the way. There's been, very interestingly enough, actually, Chick-fil-A. The owner of Chick-fil-A kind of reached out in a very interesting way. He was very intentional about using, social enterprise for Chick-fil-A. And yeah, we literally had this conversation early this year. So that's a 1-year contract that has been confirmed. I already have youth working there every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you go to Chick-fil-A, don't be surprised if you see one of my guys there. The other piece to this is Toronto Islamic Center, which is a mosque right at Yonge and Bloor. They've been getting a lot of threats and that sort of thing. So we've been there literally every Friday, just ensuring the safety for that building. And not too long ago, actually, just I think 2 days before you emailed me about this interview, Daniels Corporation has committed to a mobile security contract that's going to be kind of securing multiple buildings in the Regent Park area. And this is very exciting because it's going to be the first contract in Regent Park. So Chick-fil-A is not in Regent Park, TIC is not in Regent Park, but the Daniels Corporation is going to be the first one in Regent Park. So we're very, very excited about that one.
Yeah, that's very interesting to know also. Yeah.
No, thank you.
What would you like to see 5 years from now?
5 years from now, that's a great question. To be honest with you, I wish my partner was here actually to answer that question, but I think what I want to see is Infiniguard securing all security contracts in Regent Park, employing as many youth as possible, minimizing the gun violence and prostitution in the neighborhood by through employment. And I'm also hopeful that we can, offer our services to other low-income areas. So I'm hoping in the next 5 years I can see myself in Jane and Finch or Rexdale, and other areas that could benefit from a social enterprise like Infiniguard.
How will you know that Infiniguard is a successful project?
How will I know that
Yeah.
it's a successful? I think I'll know Infiniguard is a successful project once, you know, I don't even know how to measure it, to be honest with you, but I feel like it's already successful. You know, I've had a lot of youth, give testimonials and said, how impacting it is and how they're looking forward to us securing more contracts because they feel much better working for Infiniguard. The wages that we've already offered and how we continue to kind of put pressure on other security companies to kind of raise their wages and that sort of thing. So I feel like Infiniguard has already been a success, but I think going back to your previous question about the 5-year goal, if I could give you a more accurate answer, I think it'd be more successful if we were emerging and we're present in all those low income areas. Because I feel like Regent Park, as it goes through a revitalization and a new identity, I feel like there's a lot of neighborhoods that are suffering from the exact same plagues, if you will, with gun violence and the prostitution and the gang related activities. So I think just trying to minimize those aspects in these areas by providing employment, I think would make me feel like we're definitely successful.
Great, great. Is there anything else you would like to say to the community about your company or any message you want to give?
That's a great question, man. To be honest with you, I feel like I get this question all the time. With some of my work, with Healing is One, and my relationship with the youth. They're always, they always ask me, "What do you like? How do you know what you want to be, and what does success look like?" And I'll be honest with you, I went to school at U of T, and I got a degree a specialist degree in environmental physics. I've not used anything to do with my academic credentials. I haven't used, but I'm very passionate about helping, and I think it shows. It's shown in my past. It's shown in the initiative with Healing as One. And so when I started this business in Infiniguard, literally that was my driving force. Driving force is how do you capture who you are in what you're trying to do. So literally I had this heavy experience in the security industry and this passion to help others, and I put them together, and that's how Infiniguard is formed. So if I could give this advice to others, I think try and find your passion, and do not be scared, do not be hesitant to start anything. You should not be scared. Yeah, I think once you trust in yourself, once you believe in your skill set, all these other pieces will kind of fall into place. Um, and last but not least, I would like to also residents to and all those watching to look into what social enterprise is all about. The concept of social enterprise. I think it's something that is very remarkable. I've been part of social enterprise conferences. I'm constantly learning and trying to be as up to date as possible as far as the social enterprise entity, and I try to incorporate that into my business. So for those looking to start a business, it's a very competitive market in whatever that you do. Try and distinguish yourself from the rest. And I think once you start thinking in the aspect of a social enterprise, you can help leverage your idea, and if you're passionate just like me to help others, I think it's a perfect way of doing things. But yeah, that's my message to others, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Marwan, for speaking with us today and letting us know about the initiative. We're really happy about it, and I'm sure the people who will watch this would be happy to know about it as well.
It's my pleasure, man. Thank you so much for hosting me. I had a lot of fun, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, take care and stay safe.
You as well. Cheers.
Infiniguard seeks to provide employment for local youth. Today, I had an opportunity to speak with Mohamed Osman.
Welcome to Regent Park TV. Can you start by introducing yourself and your connection to Regent Park?
Hi guys, my name is Mohamed Osman, and I've been in Regent Park for about 12 years now. This is basically a home for me. I've met so many people from different countries, different cultures, and it's just a place to be to connect with new people. And thank you so much for having me today.
How did you find about Infiniguard and what made you get involved?
I personally know the CEO of Infiniguard, and to me, even before the company started up, he always looked for job opportunities to provide for the community. So that's where I started off. I started off working security as a subcontractor for him. And when he told me that he was opening up Infiniguard for the community, I wanted to go for it because he showed passion to provide back to the community. And that's what I wanted to be in.
How long have you been with the Infiniguard?
I've been with Infiniguard for about 7 months now.
What kind of training and licensing were you provided with?
So with Infiniguard, what they do is that they provide free training for security. And this is an advantage for people who can't afford the training, because usually if you go anywhere else, it would cost you around $200 to $250. And that's without even the license. So it's an expensive process altogether. And bringing this sort of service to the community where there's some people who may not be able to afford it is something positive.
How has working with Infiniguard been like so far?
So it's been really great. I know that me working with separate different security companies, the environment's different. The way they treat their employees is different. With Infiniguard, they listen to the concerns of their employee and that they ensure that their employees are growing, that there's always opportunity for them out there. And it's just been an amazing experience with people guiding me and nurturing me to grow and develop myself in the security industry.
For the people who don't know what the job entails, what would you tell them?
So I know a lot of people think that security is a basic job that doesn't have much differentiation in the work field. So with security, you can work basically anywhere, whether it's large venue events or simple commercial buildings. So for example, in my experience, I've actually done the Raptors parade, and I found that to be a unique experience where you see over, I think 500, 600,000 people in one space. So there are opportunities like that in security.
Oh, great. Have it met your expectations working for Infiniguard?
I believe it has. When I started working there, I felt like I was part of something. I was part of the company. They treated me well. So compared to my experience with other companies where they just treat you as a number, I believe that Infiniguard is the right place to be.
Okay, that's great to know. What would you like the community to know about Infiniguard? What they should know about Infiniguard?
I think if you go to Infiniguard, they will value you, they will nurture you, they will help you grow, and they will provide you opportunities that no other companies will provide you. So I think it would be the best place to start with.
Okay, what message would you like to give to the community?
I think first off, I'll direct this message to the youth of the community. I think what's important right now is to try to find yourself, try to pursue your education, find work, help yourself build responsibility, try to become more financially stable. I know it's difficult during these times, but there's always opportunities out there. You just gotta keep looking, and if you actually send a message to Infiniguard, I'm pretty sure they will respond to you and provide you with those opportunities.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. It was wonderful talking to you.
It was a pleasure to be here, though. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
If you are an organization, business, or a shop and are in need of security services, don't forget to check out Infiniguard. My name is Dawar Naim, reporting for Regent Park TV.
Please do not forget to like, comment, and share to our channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And for more information, please check out our website.